Okay. We were reading this beautiful post of Ramana Maharshi. The first sentence, the Lord who has fed you today will ever do so well. Fed, you said when you were reading, instead of fed, you said feed. Why? Because fed here, this word is in past. And if it is in present, it is feed. What is to feed?
Feed es de
feed.
comida. En este caso,
Yes,
comida.
alimentar. Alimentar. If you use it as a verb, you said to feed. The verb is to feed someone. Or you can say, for example, to feed a baby. Alimentar al bebé. If it is in present or in the infinitive, to feed. But if it is in past, it's fed, because it is an irregular verb. Entonces, fed sería past. O acá que está usado, acá está como el present perfect, because it is said, the Lord who has fed you, el que te ha alimentado, it is used as a participle. So when it is a participle or it is in the past, it is fed. It is the spelling and the pronunciation is different, because the spelling, it is written with only one E. Se escribe con una sola E cuando está en pasado. And when it is in present, with two. So instead of fed, is feed. And remember that in English, when we have, most of the times, when we have two E's, cuando tenemos dos E juntas, it is pronounced like an E, a long E, like in, for instance, we have a lot of words with double E. We have, for instance, free, to be free, a tree. What else? Another word that it's we always used in spiritual language is devotee. Devoto, devotee. Or all, when you have two E's, most of the time is like a long E, because you know that in English we have the two sounds of the E. We can have the short E or the long E. We have, for example, short E in live or in having. Here we have, or in will, or in placing at his feet. Acá, for example, here, all placing all your burden at his feet. His has a short E, but feet has a long E. Okay. So, the Lord who has fed you today will ever do so well. Therefore, live carefree, placing all your burden at his feet. Therefore is a connector also, that it is a synonym of, we can use another connector like so, for example, or then. Therefore is as a consequence or as a result of, or so, then.
It's the same as entonces.
Exacto. Entonces, so, the most used in English is so. So, que lo traducimos como eso. Entonces, o así que, then, okay. So, therefore, live carefree. Carefree. What is to be carefree? Carefree is an adjective. Is to live what? With no worries. Como vivir sin preocupaciones. An adjective. To live with no worries. Okay. Placing all your burden at his feet. Burden, what is a burden? Here it is used figuratively also, because es como nuestras cargas, but it can be used, a burden puede ser un peso, una carga pesada. And having no thought of tomorrow or the future. We are always worried, very worried about what will happen in the future. But that's why, about what this phrase talks about, faith, that we have to, and Mooji has his, Ramana Maharshi says, place all burden at your burden at his feet. And Mooji has the expression of, he says, put all in the basket of God. That is to, this is an invitation to trust. What is the verb that is connected with faith? To trust, confiar. To trust is the same as to have faith. Okay. Let's, Jose, do you want to read it? So you practice?
The Lord has fed you today will ever do so well. Therefore,
fed. The Lord who has fed you today will ever
feed
do
es
so
con
well.
dos E. Yes.
Yes.
Has fed you today will ever do so well. Therefore, live era acá, me confundí otra vez.
Yes. Live. Ahora lo vemos también. Lo repasamos.
Live carefree, placing all your burden at his feet and having no thought of tomorrow or the future.
Very good. And el temita con live era que cuando se usa to live, cuando se usa como verbo, se pronuncia live. Very good. And when you use it as a noun, cuando lo usamos como como un sustantivo, instead of live is life. Y ahí cambia la B por la F, V turns an F, and esa acá, la I se pronuncia como I. Entonces, live, to live, and life. Ok. Y live es un verbo regular. So, if you use it in the present, we say, for instance, now I live in Rosario, but I lived in Santa Fe in the past. So, you say live or lived. it is not a huge change. You only added the adi, if you want to say it in the past. Okay, my friends. Let's see this phrase. I love this phrase. Danu, do you want to read it?
Yes. Detach like it's done.
Yes.
Smile like it's on the way. Trust like it's already yours. Because certainty, I don't know if it's right.
Certainty
Bends reality.
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 Wow. Detach like it's done.
What is detach?
Detach, to be detached. Desapegarse. To detach is the opposite of what? Esperen que busco, a ver.
Attach.
Of to attach. A ver si que le voy a buscar el simbolito, ahí está. So, detach is the opposite as to attach. And if we use it as a noun, we say detachment or attachment. It's a...
How say in español la primera frase, the first sense?
detach like it's done. When you are doing something and you finish,
Okay, yes.
you say, I'm done. Ya terminé. I'm done. Or the work is done. Ya está hecho.
Desapégate como si ya lo hubieras hecho.
Ya estuviera hecho. Como ya fuera una realidad. Detach, well, it is used when we want, it is very related to our intuition, because what happens? Sometimes we have this urge. Urge is it's another word that is connected with this urge. What is an urge? We saw it last Saturday. An urge is a long or a deep desire.
For the
Es como un anhelo profundo. A longing. An urge is a longing or a deep, we can say a deep desire. Or a strong desire. Un deseo fuerte. Or it is what happens to us when we know something by intuition. That, for instance, I will, when I have the the deep longing or desire to go to Sahasha. And I didn't know, it was last year, and I didn't know, I didn't have the money, I didn't know how to travel, and I didn't know how I will do it. At this time, that's why the phrase says, detach like it's done. It is que tengamos esa actitud de desapegarnos, de sentir como Jesus talks about it also when he says to us, pray like you already have it. Que cuando rezamos, recemos como si ya lo tuviésemos a eso que queremos. This is the meaning of this phrase. Detach like it's done. Como si ya estuviera hecho.
And it's take to the manifestation. For
Yes.
example, when you want something, say this that is really have, no? O como que
Yes, we were talking at our meeting about this.
Yes.
I remember now. Yes. The other day, I was reading a book from ¿cómo se llama este chico? Que se llama La voz de tu alma, el libro.
Sí, Laín García Calvo, acá lo tengo. Mira.
Yes. That book, wow, is very
It's wonderful.
connected. Yes, and is totally connected and related to faith.
Yes, yes, yes.
And in a part of the book, he says that you know that there are different planes. Hay diferentes planos. And here, this physical world is like the most dense. Es el más denso. So I remember that he was talking about manifestation, and he said that when you have this intuition that you want something, in the higher plane, all things have a time. The time of manifestation is quickly, because what? Because there is no dense. The higher you go, the most light things are. And so, if there is no matter, si no hay materia, things manifest quickly. But these planes take a bit more time to get manifested. But why is it so important to act like this? To, as it says in the first phrase, detach like it's done. That you have to trust and to have faith that it is already done. Because if you don't think it is possible, you kind of stop it from happening.
And it happened. It happened. Huh? It really happened. If you think that the manifestation is really, for example, the last week I put my car on sale, and I say to my husband, estate tranquilo that we
don't worry, yes,
don't worry, but we sell the car in the first when the first man or girl came to see and say, no, yes, we sell, and we sell because I
sold.
Yes, we sold. Sorry,
yes,
we sold, and I really I am detached like it's done, and I say, yes, I sold, and I sold. The first person who came to see the car bought the car, and I am really convinced is convinced that it will happen.
Yes.
So
you say another phrase that is totally connected with faith: to be convinced.
To be convinced.
Convinced is the same as to be certain.
Certain.
To be certain, to be sure, or to trust.
To trust is confiar, no?
Yes, to trust.
When we trust, it's really done.
It's really done. see what it is with the last sentence, because certainty bends reality. What is to bend is it is always here it is used in a figurative sense also, to bend, because to bend is here, for instance, like when you bend the wind can bend a branch. Doblar. This is, or you can bend your knee to pick up something from the floor. Podés doblar las rodillas. This is to bend. Pero to bend reality it's a synonym of what? Of to change reality.
Como
Certainty.
Sería cambiar la realidad.
Claro, como que transforma, or to transform, cambiar, to change, that is why here it says, smile like it's on the way. This is a very beautiful phrase also. Smile like it's on the way. Sonreí como que ya está en camino, ya está viniendo, ya está llegando para vos. That is another phrase that that we usually see is to trust the process. Trust the process. Vieron que muchas veces escuchamos esto, que hay que confiar en el proceso. What does this mean? That we have to be patient. To be patient. Because what happens? Sometimes it takes time. It takes some time. Sometimes it takes time. A veces lleva tiempo, so we have to be patient. That is what the book, La Voz de Tu Alma says, that things take manifestation in the physical world takes some time. So, but the key for manifestation is trust, that you have to trust. That is why, and we have to trust in something that is not yet here. That's why faith is the key. That's why it says, trust like it's already yours. Confía como si ya fuera tuyo. That you have it. And Jesus also said to us, if your faith were like a mustard grain, si la fe de usted fuese como un granito de mostaza, it's all that we have to do, my friends, to trust. Okay, we can read another one, and then we'll go to the meditation of Mooji that is very beautiful. But let's read this. Jose, do you want to read it?
Yes. Read again. The universe doesn't wait for you to prove yourself.
Stop a bit. The universe, yes. The universe doesn't wait for you to prove yourself.
The
Repeat.
Universe doesn't wait for you to prove yourself. It waits for you to trust yourself.
To trust yourself.
To trust yourself. When you do, the matches come on through.
Very good. The universe doesn't because we are so used to think this way, that we have tests, that we have to transcend the tests, que siempre tenemos pruebas, siempre, y que tenemos que trascenderlas. Pero acá, ¿qué nos está diciendo? The universe doesn't wait for you to prove yourself. Él no te está poniendo a prueba. Él espera que vos confíes. No que te pruebes, sino que confíes. To trust yourself. Que confíes en vos. To trust yourself. When you do, the magic comes on through. What is to trust yourself? I saw another way of saying this was, a ver si acá lo puedo escribir, acá. To trust yourself. Another way of saying it is to step on your power. Es como to step on your power. Pararte, it's figurative also, but it's used, this expression in English. To step on your power. Estar seguro de tu poder. Como pararte en tu poder. Establecerte. That is to trust yourself. To step on your power. Okay. Well, we can read this one and then we'll go to the meditation.
Read.
Yes.
Become so aligned with, aligned se pronuncia?
Aligned.
Aligned with your vision that the universe has no choice but the reflect is back to you.
Become so aligned with your vision. This is another sound that is used a lot in English. That when we have like in ocean, que tenemos como el sonido que nosotros hacemos para pedir silencio. Vision. For instance, I gave to the other group, a group level 1, to practice the sound of, because we have it a lot in spiritual language, like in vision, or the ending Asian. For example, meditation, explanation, vision, ocean. Okay. Become so aligned with your vision that the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you.
What's the meaning of align?
Align es alinearse. Another way of, o sea, alinearse con tu, o sea, cuando uno se alinea es como que cree en eso que ve o en eso que siente. To align, another way of saying it. A ver si lo puedo poner acá. Porque se me... A ver, here, for instance. Or here. To align, a synonym in English is to attune. Attune. to attune to a vision, to attune, to connect, to align. Okay. So, and we always hear this also, that we say that the reality of what we see in the world is like a mirror, es como un espejo, which reflects what we have inside. Our inner world, our reality reflects our inner world. And this is a phrase that it is talking about this. Become so aligned with your vision that the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. To reflect something back is to act as a mirror. Okay. Wow. This is something that for us sometimes is difficult to understand also. But, well, let's read it. That's why it says read it twice. What is to read something twice? So as to assimilate. Well, done. Yes.
Read this twice.
Read this
twice. Not everyone is meant to walk your it's difficult. Not everyone
is meant.
Is meant.
Meant. Ahora vamos a ver qué quiere decir meant. Not everyone is meant to walk
your whole
journey with you.
Yes. Not everyone is ¿cómo era? Meant. Not everyone is meant to walk your whole journey with you. Some souls are just passing thought to touch you how to learn, to grow, and to love.
Some souls are just passing through.
Passing through.
Passing through. To pass, like in Spanish, pasar. Because we are so used to, and this has also to do with attachment. If we love someone, we want this someone to be always with us. And some souls are not meant to. Meant is also an irregular verb. Meant comes from mean. To mean something es, or the meaning of something. To mean es querer decir algo, significar algo. The meaning is el significado de algo. And the past or the participle is meant. It is the same here. It has the meaning of not everyone is destined. No todos están destinados, sería, is meant, o tiene esa función de to walk your whole journey with you. What is to walk the whole journey with you? To be all your life with you. To walk the whole journey es como estar a tu lado durante toda la vida, todo el viaje. A journey is a trip, a travel. That's why it says, not everyone is meant to walk your whole journey with you. Some souls are just passing through. Como que algunas almas están de paso en tu vida. Están como para estar un tiempo solamente con vos. To teach you how to learn, to grow, and to love. This is truly connected or related that we always say that nothing is casual, or nobody comes to your life by coincidence. Nadie llega por casualidad a tu vida. But sometimes some souls are not meant to be with you all your life. It is connected also with death. Because sometimes it is difficult for us to understand when someone dies, and sometimes they are not old people. They are young, but well, they have everyone has a purpose and a role here, and maybe their time here is finished, and they play a role and a function. They have a function that is everyone, when the function ends, they have to
live,
go on their way, yes, in this earth or in another. That's why. And this is something that is very important for us to understand, that everyone that we meet, their function is for us to teach something and to help us to grow and to love. So let's remember this, my friends. Bueno, José, it's your turn to read it, and then we'll go to the meditation.
Read this twice. Not everyone is meant to walk your whole journey with you. Some souls are just passing through to teach you how to learn, to grow, and to love.
Very good. Okay, my friends. Well, we stop here for today with this beautiful post, and we'll go on the next meeting with these posts that are very profound, very deep, and very beautiful. And now I will share with you the text of the meditation. It is a bit long, but we'll, I don't know if I have it here. Yes. But we can read a bit of it, and then we'll do the meditation. That is very, very beautiful. Okay. It has to do with what is our purpose in life, why we are here. Jose, do you want to start?
Yes. Guided Meditation with Mooji, the call from within.
What is the call? El llamado. It's the call from within.
Within what is? What is within?
Within is from inside.
Well.
Desde adentro. El llamado. Within is the same as inside. Inside. Okay.
Start? Yes.
Yes.
Or your college journal on the earth is only the awakening for to sleep of the personal self.
Stop.
And to
our so-called journey on the earth is only to awaken from the sleep of a personal self. To awaken from the sleep. This is another verb that we use a lot in spiritual language. To awaken, despertar. Vieron que estábamos hablando de que este mundo, this matter is dense. The personal self is this. No somos solamente, the personal self is our body, our individual self. And we have to awaken from this. Tenemos que despertar de ese sueño, de ese creer que solo somos eso. And what? To awaken to the realization of God as our reality. Despertarnos a que en realidad, ¿qué somos? Dios. Que Dios es nuestra realidad. Here, inside. Okay. And another thing about pronunciation. Vieron que yo les decía que un sonido muy común en English es este de sh, like for instance in meditation. Y otro es el de la J, que es muy diferente al sonido de la J nuestro, y que es un sonido bien como powerful, es potente. Es como el de la abejita, así como el de la meditation es como el del shh, de hacer silencio, este es más fuerte, es como
Journaling.
Claro, entonces, por ejemplo, journey, joy.
Journey.
Because it's different when you...
Lo tenemos que, we have to practice religious. My words are... Yes?
¿Quién se trabó?
A mí me pareció medio como que se me había caído, pero acá estoy.
It's different when you read, that's when you pronuncias en forma, o sea, lo pronuncias sin leer.
With fluidity, yes, with fluency. But
when you read, maybe stuck, ¿no? Cuando te trabas.
Yes, but
because I'm here
it has a function.
The
pronunciation, because when you read aloud, you are more aware of how are the sounds. So,
yes.
And yes, when you, there are different things. You pay attention when you are speaking, it comes more naturally that you pay attention to fluency. But when you read, you pay attention to each word sometimes. But it's a question of practice.
Yes.
Es como un pasito. Primero tenemos que como aprender a pronunciar la palabra más in isolation, o sea, sola, y después la vamos, porque eso lo estábamos viendo el otro día también en el otro grupo, que sí, no se puede tener todo a la vez. A veces hay que empezar por the pronunciation y después uno, porque claro, como uno se va concentrando en cada palabra, si lo quiere decir todo junto, por ahí nota como que queda tipo indio, ¿vieron? Que no tiene fluidez la oración. Pero es porque primero hay que aprender a pronunciar in isolation y después comes fluency.
If you translate our so-called journaling on the earth, what's the meaning of this?
Un llamado en la tierra.
Claro,
el camino de la tierra.
Journey es como el viaje, el paso por la tierra. The so-called journey, el llamado,
la jornada,
lo que llamamos nuestro paso por esta vida sería.
Está bien. Nuestra estadía en la tierra.
Exacto. Our journey on the earth. Nuestro paso por este mundo. Like this.
Nuestra aparente.
Yes. So, wow.
Continue or listen to meditation.
Yes, you continue and then Done.
What we are inside is that pure impersonal consciousness, everlasting, pure harmony, oneness. My words are not religion words. They are words of call from God. The awakening call from God. The trumpet of God that will only be heard in the quiet hearts.
Okay. The trumpet of God that will only be heard in the quiet heart. That's why it is so important. Silence is so important. Quiet is a synonym of silent, of still. Quieto, en silencio. And here, Danu, what is it is said, and go on.
And how do you come to this quiet heart? By disassociating.
Yes.
It's difficult. It's difficult to read.
Disassociating, yes.
By disassociating from everything you see, thought, the mind, and the sense.
Now, and the senses.
And the senses, sorry.
Another word that if it is in singular, you say sense. But if it is in plural, you say senses. Los sentidos, senses.
Nobody has taught us this. No sé, what is taught?
Touch.
Touch.
It's another irregular verb. It's the past of teach. Nobody has taught us this. Nadie nos enseñó.
Let's go of all that. Sorry. Let's go of that. No aggressively, but determinedly. Just keep on touching. Detaching.
Detaching. Let go. Soltar. Dejar ir.
Detaching is let's go.
Yes. It's a synonym. To detach, it's a synonym of to detach. Let go. To detach. Detach. Here. It's a synonym of let go. Let go of all. Ahí está.
Become empty. Just become empty. Right where you are now. Whether you are standing up somewhere, sitting down somewhere, whether you are on a bus or on a train, or at work, right now, whatever this body is, it doesn't matter. Actually, where it is, starting this emptying.
Emptying. Vaciarse. Start this emptying.
Just empty. Let's go of everything, including your self-imaging.
Image. Your self-image.
Image, sorry. Your self-image. The idea you have of yourself. Let's go of every concept. Let go of every concept, every thought, every intention, every memory, every imagine, every projection, every dreams. Let's go and experience emptiness. But the emptiness, experiencing emptiness.
Be the emptiness, experiencing emptiness.
But the emptiness, experience of emptiness. Don't pick up anything. Hold on the...
Acá es, porque pick up es, don't pick up anything, es que no agarres nada. Pick up is a synonym of hold on to something.
Bueno, entendí.
Yes, because we saw this meditation on Saturday. That's why it has notes.
Yes.
So
Just be
let's go
here.
on.
Just be here. Don't expecting anything, sort the mind and see if anything is wrong.
Don't expect anything through the mind and
Claro.
see if anything is wrong. Yes.
Sorry, sorry, in red, hold on to, ¿qué es ese? Ahí,
Something.
Something.
This is the abbreviation of something.
Abbreviation, okay.
A quiet feeling to just be with you, with this. Just be with this. Don't look for anything. Just be here. Welcome into the silent space of God. Ay, qué lindo. Well, do you want God to say something? No. He need no. Say something. Just be here. Let the senses dance. Let the words play, but just be here. Let's go off the idea of being in a visitor here. Experience, just to be. Go beyond the feeling of waiting of time. If return is, it is returning to your original nature. Stay with the which is
nature.
Nature, sorry. Stay with this which is breaking the hold of the solution up. Sorry, I read again. Stay with the which is breaking the hold of delusion up. No, delusion
upon you. Stay with this which is breaking the hold of delusion upon you, returning us to ourselves.
Well,
breaking the hold of delusion es como romper el engaño. Ese estar, the hold of delusion es como la trampa del engaño sería. Delusion is engaño. Well, we are going to we have this, we are going to stop here because it will take too long, but we can, if you want, if you have time, we can do the meditation.
Yes.
So, I will share. Let me see where I have it. Here. So,
our so-called journey on the earth is only to awaken from the sleep of a personal self and to awaken to the realization of God as our reality. What we are inside is that pure, impersonal consciousness, everlasting, pure, harmony, oneness. My words are not the religious words. They're words of a call from God. The awakening call from God. The trumpet of God. That will only be heard in the quiet heart. And how do you come to this quiet heart? By disassociating from everything you see through the mind and the senses. Nobody has taught us this. Let go of all of that. Not aggressively, but determinedly. Just keep on detaching. Become empty. Just become empty right where you are now, whether you're standing up somewhere, sitting down somewhere, whether you're on a bus or a train or at work. Right now, wherever this body is, it doesn't matter actually where it is. Start this emptying. Just empty, let go of everything. Including your self-image. The idea you have of yourself, let go of every concept, every thought. Every intention, every memory. Every image, every projection, every dream, let go. and experience emptiness. Be the emptiness experiencing emptiness. Don't pick up anything. Just be here. Don't expect anything through the mind. And see if anything is wrong. Acquire the feeling to just be with this. Just be with this. Don't look for anything. Just be here. Welcome into the silent space of God. You want God to say something? No, He need not say something. Just be here. Let the senses dance. Let the world play. But just be here. Let go of the idea of being a visitor here. Experience just to be. Go beyond the feeling of waiting. Of time. Is returning to your original nature. Stay with this, which is breaking the hold of delusion upon you. Returning us to ourself. Abide in this, as this. The Lord said, "Be still and know that I am God." Be still. This is what is happening now. Stay in stillness as stillness itself. And you will know that God is here. You're invited to be here consciously. You are beyond north or south, west or east, inner or outer. Do not rely upon imagination. Take no offerings or suggestions from your mind. simply stay empty. In the emptiness itself, we get confirmed. You who hear this and whose heart feel to honor this, fall in love with this. Know I am with you. I am you. Beyond you and I and other, the Lord is here. Bless you, bless you, bless you. God bless you. Om.
Well, my friends.
How beautiful, deep, and simple words that use Mooji.
Yeah. Mm.
It's wonderful. I felt that my body isn't here, and I go. I don't know where I go. But he invites us to be God.
Yes, we are God. Mm.
Mm-hmm. It's wonderful.
That's why he says, I am not with you. I am you. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's remember this and be this. Mm. That's why he says, you are not human beings. You are, yes, you are a human being who inside is the presence of God. So we have to manifest this and be this. But first, what do we have to do? To connect with what we are. And then we can manifest it to everywhere we go. And we can pervade this with everything we do. So let's be this, my friends. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Cari. Thank you, Jose.
See you. Remember, you can do this meditation whenever I will send I sent it, but I will resend it to the group. So
Yes.
because it is very simple, but very powerful.
Yes, I felt this.
Well, my friends, have a
Thank you.
beautiful day. And don't forget who you are.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.